Hello and welcome back. Today we are playing as China in Victoria 3. Last episode we kind of had a bit of a total war, but a little late in terms of everyone fighting. Just a ton of fighting in Europe. We did unlock the achievement that we are trying to get this run, which is the Western Protectorate, which requires you have a treaty port in France, Germany, the British Isles, Iberia, and Italy. It is important, I think, or notable, that this does not require you actually have a technical treaty port. You just need a territory or a province in all those, which we now have. So we unlocked that achievement. And right now we are finishing up kind of the last vestiges of the wars we had, which is putting down this Kaladi rebellion. I don't know if that's the proper conjugation of someone from Kalat or of or related to Kalat. And then we are also puppeting Algeria, kind of finishing off this war. I'm really tempted. I almost started off this episode with, you know, my spiel where I'm like, look at all our construction, but it's not enough. And then turning on arc welded buildings, which would bring us up to 30k construction, but I'm a little scared to do it. I don't have the courage for 30k construction. I also just think it'll crash my game. Having that much, actually utilizing that much construction. Because look, as we try and zoom in here, it causes us to lag because of all the construction we have going on here. And so, yeah, we are also trying to pass outlawed descent. I think we put that on in the interim. We're almost done with the tech tree, and so once you're done with the tech tree, outlawed descent is best. I really don't think we are going to get the egalitarian society thing this game, just because we've been trying the whole game to get out of state religion, and we just can't do it. We just haven't gotten a nihilist, and our Illuminati, I mean literati, they don't believe in separation of church and state. So, yeah. But we will be enacting outlawed descent, which will give us even more authority that we don't really need, but then we will be doing other stuff to decrease our authority. So overall, I think it'll be good. So that's kind of what we're looking at this episode. In terms of wars, I think next we're going to go up at Ireland. If we're going to double check and see if we have truces with Austria, Italy, and Great Britain, which I think that we do. Paying war reps. And is our flag in here? Yeah, it is. It's up on February 4 years. It's quite a bit. I think Austria's is quite a bit less. This one's coming up next year. And then Italy we just finished fighting, right? So there should be in, yeah. Oh, wait. Could make a move on this. I don't think we have a truce with either of the Finlands, though, so we'll just vassalize the winner when it comes down to it. We are going for a world conquest run, and so that's a big part of, like, kind of how we're looking at things. We might want to take Baroda at some point, which will cause all these other places to lose market access to the Great British market. I think that might be the next war we declare on Great Britain. I was really hoping that they would lose great power status based on just what we were doing, but they're still holding on pretty strong, so I think that that's going to be a good method. Somehow they lost Hagar, which I'm looking forward to actually being able to colonize again, along with Air. Once we come in through here into Besti or whatever it's called. Not sure, super sure on the pronunciations here. We could also annex someone instead of just vassalizing war, but I think I'm pretty cool with what we're doing. Okay, so we have puppeted Algeria. Excellent. So if we take a look here, we click. Most of these people are actually already our subjects that are right here. I think that the strongest person who's not our subject is Ireland. So we're just going to puppet them. And we do not want this war to actually go through, so I think we're going to mobilize all the generals to make them back down faster. Or unless Liberal trailblazer. Is this our... Is this our chance at getting someone who, So I gotta check. Because I really want to get separation of church and state. The literati, under leadership of Yu Kui, has ushered in a new era of little world politics, which promises a freer society. So I guess we should see what his current ideology is. He's a jingoist. Cool. So we could just make him get a lot more traction and adds freedom of trade and freedom of thought. Radical doesn't help us out. And I think reformer's not going to help us out either. Yeah. So he's a fearless visionary with his jingoist tendencies. And it does add to our journal. Freedom of thought, and it said it added another one, freedom of trade. We increase our trade routes by 25%, that fires. And this requires us getting total separation, which we cannot do. Okay, cool. Let's just struggle busing on it the whole time. To this war goal, we will add vassalizing Norway. So I guess we will not... We want this war to go through, so we will not mobilize anyone. Because that way we get to go after Norway as well. There's a good chance they just back down. They should be minus 75. They do have gold reserves, so they're only minus 60 in terms of their confidence level, but they will probably back down. Ireland's embargoing us. Tragic. At some point, we actually do want to switch to isolationism. Great Britain sides with them, though. I think this is, like, kind of annoying, because, we're going to transfer Baroda. We can, and probably just look to actually take states off of them. I think taking Midlands and Lancashire. Well, where's their market capital? It's in Birmingham. But I think if we take there and there, we cut their market up as much as possible, or maybe even there and there. I think we'll go after Birmingham. Where is Birmingham? I can't read. Oh, is it just called Midlands? Okay. Just kidding. Oh, we have a revolution brewing. Oh, and it's actually one that would fire? And what are you about? Yeah. We're gonna take one tick of outlawed dissent and then back down off this, I think. Wow, everyone's siding against us, so I think we're just gonna puppet someone else. Scotland probably is... maybe Denmark's better. Probably Scotland, actually. Well, hopefully this war goes through then. It's still 75 on that front. I'm going to take one tick of outlawed dissent and then back down off of it. Alright. Now we could go rights of assembly and look to slowly transition that direction, which I also don't mind. I think we also want to switch to not laissez-faire, but isolationism. Because this gives us extra authority and tax capacity, and okay, it decreases tech spread, but we almost have all the tech. We have just natural interests in everywhere but 2 places. And the increased tax capacity and authority is nice, and everyone is embargoing us anyways, so. Oh, we can't put him in government yet. Okay. Let's take these guys out. Put these guys in. Oh, who won the election? So we'll get that to calm down. Let's see if anyone else has joined. Oh, we don't even have anything left anyways. I can't imagine after we take Midlands that they will be great power status anymore. So there is that. And we have to, unfortunately, tend to the queue. Now I'm going to try not to zoom in, because the zooming in seems to cause lag. I'm just going to look what's profit. We're already building a ton of that. Trying to build it where there's peasants. I do think we have to zoom in and play whack-a-mole, though. I wish there was a better way to do this. Yep, there's the lag. So we're going to build 2 to address the problem, and then 5 at the end to stave off future problems. Which is kind of how we are approaching the railways now, just so we have to click less. So, I think just 1 at the front there will be fine. Because that is unincorporated. So we're not going to build up super high there. Just play a little whack-a-mole here and here. And I think we looked at India. We did. I think these power plants are probably still pretty productive. They are. Please go through. They're minus 62. So maybe this goes through? No. Which sucks now, because I think this resets our, Does this reset our truce? Not sure exactly. I guess it didn't, which is good. So now we're going to go down the line. So, actually... Okay, so it doesn't reset our truce. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to go to war against Scotland. But now, next one on. Netherlands, I think, still... Do they still have the Dutch East Indies as a... Yeah, they do. Interesting. Wow, why does that give so few? Why does that only give 6 infamy? It says it's based on population. Do you have like no pop or something? 1.500, I guess. Only like 2 mil. Jeez. we'll kill two birds with one stone here. And puppet them as well. Just looking, what is really profitable? Is anything over 2? I don't think any of the grains will be particularly high. No. Do some of that here. These are pretty profitable too. Oil's been discovered in Saskatchewan. Luxembourg and Manjara supporting. Can we puppet either one of them? We'll add puppet Manjara. Kind of expecting them to just back down and us to get this without a fight. And we will look to add to the queue. What is productive? Power plants we have working on. Whoop, lag. Alright. I guess glass is pretty productive. We already have a lot in the queue, though. Let's get all you up to 51 or higher. As well. Do want that max throughput bonus. And I guess I'll build up those in the areas that have the bonus. I think Hunan has the bonus. Yeah, these aren't very profitable at all. Beijing's so close to having the throughput bonus on ammo, I'm just gonna go for it. Ooh, these are really profitable if I remember correctly. Ah, I guess they're just kind of profitable now. I think there's just about no chance. Oh, they have gold reserves. I still think they just back down. So I could raise the army to try and make them back down faster. Just accelerate this process. Alright. We can't get you in for isolationism. Not very legitimately. We could go for censorship. That won't radicalize anyone. I think maybe we just nice and slow ease into this. I guess we should have kept our previous government for that though. Oh well. Armed forces are a big part. What's going on? And then, man, we gotta keep up with this queue. Banana. Oh, well, let's go where there's lots of peasants. Look at the lag, it's still adding them into there. Same MO, just add enough to fix the problem, and then add 5 at the back. Actually, for here, we'll add 10 at the back. I hate that so much. It pops up, and then you click on it by accident. And, like, there's a delay between it popping up because the lag, because we have so much construction. Like that one. Feels bad, man. Netherlands backs down. Cool beans. So who do we want to take on now? I guess maybe Scotland. Also annex someone. We're not really hurting for natural resources all that much. The US does have a lot though. Let's make sure we're damaging relations with them. Nope, everyone's just hostile anyways. Doesn't matter. I guess we'll puppet them. Probably doesn't matter too much, we're just puppeting everyone. Well, we could annex Algeria, actually. Would have been a decent... Well, we can't, because we still have a truce, but soon. Look at this just shoot up, though. And we're approaching 1 billion pops. Happy day. Let's add something here. What do we want to add? Maybe clothes. Clothes is kind of always good. Maybe glassworks. Could add glass prioritization glassworks. I think I like that. We are reaching kind of that point. Italy sides with Denmark. Well, they're almost certainly going to back down, but we'll declare neutrality here. But if we can get a war to pop off, I think that... Okay, we want to... Oh, we can puppet Italy now. So we'll add that. They must not be a great power anymore. Yeah, they lost it. How'd they lose it? Oh, they need at least 2360. Oh, Great Britain's gonna lose it too. I think we can embargo them. Yeah. Denmark backs down though. Okay. Now I think that this does not... Okay, it did not give us a new one. Oh, Ukraine wants independence. I guess we annex them now. Send a message. It's probably better to just puppet more people though. Scotland, I guess? Look at the map, it's almost all blue. I think we might want to bolster the rural folk. so much excess authority. I guess we probably want to encourage manufacturing somewhere else as well. Who has New York? We kind of want to take New York. I guess maybe we'll annex free states next. Not so free, are we? Alright, we probably got to increase some of this stuff. We could start using some labor-saving PMs too, I imagine. We've been avoiding using these for like the longest time because they're not very profitable. But, well, we're also gonna... But like... Switching to this? It's still sewing machines is still better. Don't have enough rubber to switch everyone to elastics. Put everyone on power looms. Mechanized workshop, precision tool, but like water tube boiler fires a whole bunch of people, but uses 9k more coal. How much coal do we have in the market? Oh, we can afford that. So let's switch to water tube boiler. Now I think that we don't have a single one of these like in some random non-incorporated territory, yeah, so we can do some of that. I think we do want this split the way we have it split. Let's double check. Make sure we don't have any in non-incorporated territory, which I don't think we do here. Yep. Oil, yay. Oil is the future. Steel tools. And can you do water tube boiler profitably? You can. I'm just going to use 30k tool coal. That's a lot of coal. How we get rights of assembly? Okay. I mean, I think we can afford the coal. Let's take a look. So this is 3k tool for cutting. This seems less efficient in terms of the number of laborers it cuts, so I guess we'll keep that one off for now, and we'll switch it on there. And we'll go this way for this. And only 7k tools for 2 million workers decreased. 11k tools for 1 million. So we'll keep this off for now. But switch to electric engines. Arc welded steamships is almost as profitable. Let's do that. Let's switch to arcades and all these. Alright. We have gone through the PMs. Of course, we'll need to go through the PMs again. I think we can pass a law now. We'll bolster you, though, because we're going to want you soon. Passing a law. Alright. And I guess they back down. Let's annex you. Mass migration immediately after we attempt to annex the country. Some sort of upheaval or something going on there, or you guys okay, or oh man, I'm starting to run out of. That's wild. dag. The lag is considerable. Now, did anyone join the... Nope, no one's joined them. Do you have a fat gold reserve? I mean, we can mobilize guys because they're at minus 75 anyways. So we can just mobilize a couple and get them on fronts. Doesn't make too big a difference. Not so free are we now, Mr. Free States of America. Yep. Still have these bugged out generals. Don't like that. And they backed out. Alright. Oh, whoa. These guys just get free from Denmark? I guess. We will puppet Norway then. And now we got to do a lot of the maintenance stuff that we have to do when we take over a place. Alright, so this is part of not free states, but we are going to delete all the manufacturing and replace it with inputs for our manufacturing back home in China. Except for here, we are going to incorporate New York. The reason why is they have the New York Harbor, and they also have Niagara Falls. And the Statue of Liberty. Why not? We'll just set this to iron frame for now. Actually, no, we won't. Steel. Use more finished goods. We will give you like 50 rails though, because of what we're going to do there later. Pennsylvania, we will delete all of that. New Jersey, goodbye. Delaware, see you later. Peace out. No soup for you. You wanted to manufacture, but no. Smell you later. I think it's faster doing it like this than it is going into the tab on the left. But this is still not the fastest. Or, well, I think it is the fastest. When I mean by it's not the fastest. But, like, the AI is so bad here, because they just build the stuff, like, wherever, instead of building stuff tall. Like, they should just build groceries up to, like, 12 here, right? And then build it nowhere else. But they like, can't intelligently build tall. I do want to incorporate Canada sometime in the near future. Bum ba dum ba dum. Once, the reason is because I do need to colonize a couple states that are inside of Canada. That Canada's not colonizing. I think I got them all. Luckily, the names are super recognizable to me, so if I didn't, I'll be able to figure it out pretty easily later. So now, let's go into development and find the barracks and whack the barracks we don't want. I think we're going to leave the ones in New York. Actually, just going to increase them. But the rest have got to go. Oh god, there's just one everywhere. So annoying. It's like one in New Jersey. I think that, so far from what I've been able to tell, I think Statue of Liberty is probably the second best unique building. I'm not really sure. Migration Attraction's nice. Maybe it's not the second best, but a lot of them just give prestige, so... They really just had to build level tier 1s. I really hate that the UI makes it so you just have to scroll every time. If someone knows of some way, like holding down a button that makes it so you don't have to scroll, that would be fantastic to let me know. Or to order it in reverse, like where all the newest buildings are last instead of first or whatever. Or first instead of last. Maybe this would have been faster to do by hand as well. Just scroll down. Yeah, probably would have. When we were deleting all the other buildings. Just scroll down, check, and see what the PMs are on the military, or if they've got any. Alright, cool. I think we're just going to add railways everywhere. That is not super small, with the understanding that we're going to need them eventually. I think I clicked everywhere, but I think it's just lagging. We'll play whack-a-mole later if we have to. And now... we're going to expand all the natural resources. In the United States. Do we have another war going? Yeah, we do. To vassalize. Can I just do this? I mean, it's not very responsive, it lags a lot, but... so much natural resources here as well. I think we won't even expand those all the way. Sulfur's not... the price isn't bad. Lead, on the other hand... that's 90 for Illinois. Do they have minus 75? Oh wait, this one. But the civil wars always go through. That's kind of annoying. We will put it down for them, though. Oh, not the right one. Oh, we don't have a front down there. Interesting. It's kind of annoying. Fair enough, I suppose. Niger is now the only place we do not have an inherent interest. Neutral in this. Go neutral in this. Hopefully they back down in this play before this one pops. That way we can declare another war. Let's just double check when our stuff's ending. Oh wait, I think they're all 08. Or Austria's a little bit sooner. September 05. Oh, we're so close to being able to fight Austria again. Austria is also notably the strongest. So how are we... We can only take like one province at a time. What's the fastest way to split them in half? I think it's here and then, yeah. We'll just switch everyone to infiltrators. Which is going to require a lot more radios. Which we are going to put in New York. Yeah, we have almost all the tech now. We certainly don't... So, like, the tech we don't have is, like, military tech, but we don't really need it that bad, so... This might actually be pretty big for us. Don't need macroeconomics when we're gonna switch to isolationism soon. Poor Hanover, having problems. So back to this. Is there a way for us to cut them in half with just two? Ooh, we could do Transnubia and Austria proper. But if this is Austria proper, then Styria just by itself will cut off. No, it won't. It's Tyrol. Tyrol by itself would cut off these couple provinces. But I think we take Transnubia and Austria and Moravia. Problem is this is going to fire before September, so we're going to be stuck in that war, whatever it is. So we want to do another war. Might be puppeting Afghanistan. Or Mexico. Well, Mexico's already a protectorate. Oh, they're a protectorate of us too. I think they're a protectorate. Yeah, they're in our market. They're not a protectorate. Oh, they got good relations with them? Gotta get rid of that. Do they just have one state? Yeah, let's just take Uruguay. That's one way to make Argentina get mad. We will put puppet Argentina in there. And hope that that pops off. And then we will need to play some whack-a-mole in the US. Ooh, the lag, the pain. We have passed 1 billion population and cranking up on pretty much everything. Got a nice amount of literacy as well. I think I'm gonna let this empty out. Let the auto build take a tick. Somehow they don't realize what's going on here. I think that... Can we... Does anyone else support isolationism? No, just the rural folk. Well, we can put these guys in government not too painfully and then go for it. Why can't we switch? Oh, we have to get off of laissez-faire. I don't want to do that yet. Well, we put him in government for nothing. I guess next election we'll take him out. Which is not too far away. What is this? Turkish peasant revolt. Uruguay backs down, so we can declare another war before this pops. Oh, we caught it just in time. We'll just go in real quick and fix the things in Uruguay. Get rid of barracks. Yeah, Anchorage is fine. Alright, we'll switch to this. Put everything on auto expand. Add a rail. Should be good. Alright, what is the biggest country that we do not have under our thumb? Is it September yet? Nope. Wake me up when September starts. How much are we paying into welfare? That's not too bad. Could maybe increase welfare even more. Thinking of increasing the minimum wage though. It's a little spooky. I guess Kiva makes some sense. Yeah, we'll puppet Kiva. And then we get this war pops. And we will navally land with a couple guys. And then, since this war is like guaranteed gonna pop this Ottoman war, we're gonna put a bunch of guys on fronts for it. Bunch of guys who aren't bugged out at least. Oh, it's so beautiful in blue. I guess oh, okay, so our auto build did go through here. Oh, that's not our auto build. We added a bunch of those to there. Let's see if we need rails anywhere. We're working on it there. Oh, they're in the Austrian market? Sucks for them. No market access for you. My kingdom to be able to scroll through this. Without having the notifications just push me down. Kind of an annoying rebellion because it requires us to land. Alright. Auto builds got to kick in. Now we will go back to this stuff. Let's see if we can turn on some more labor-saving PMs and have those be profitable. No, we need those split. I think the only one that's been added is... should be in New York, unless we missed something. Which, often we miss stuff, so it is in New York. Should be able to push them pretty quick, especially with the infiltrators. Guess I'm gonna go to New York and fix all the PMs here locally. Switch to the other thing. I don't think I want the arms industries here. We'll just leave them. They're whatever. Cuba backs down, but we have these two wars anyways, so. Getting mass migration events. I mean, pretty soon we're not going to have places that can migrate. You know what, I'm just gonna increase all the buildings in New York to 51. Yeah. Rayon's not better. Alright. Which of course is going to require even more. I was already making quite a few of these, but I think that let's go to development and see about fixing all that stuff. Try and make this go a little bit faster, but I didn't even realize he was still fighting up there. Alright. Right. We'll just leave that. Switch this to electric. Steel passenger. Publicly traded. Let's go into rural. Fix all the rural stuff. I don't think... Ooh, tractors are more profitable now. I don't think we'll switch over yet. Or we'll switch over to someone else. Like, switch you to tractors. Oh, but you can't. But you can go tractors. Which uses more engines and coals and less laborers. Vineyards or... yeah, vineyards. Mechanized, electric, refrigerated storage, publicly traded. Forgot we just want everything on auto expand. Because our kingdom for not having to fix the queue every 2 minutes. Switch these to diesel pump. I think that's the only one we want on diesel pump right now. We'll see in a couple minutes. Switch you to listen back so I don't get excited thinking I have the final PM when I don't. We'll do that, I guess. Also gonna set... Where's the power supply here? Is there no power? What a sin. This is the best power plant place ever. Set you to coal. Chem plants. Scroll down. Is it New York? It is New York. I have to double check these just to make sure there isn't a place that that I'm unaware of. You know? Like the paper mills too. Is this just New York? It is just New York. Swapping over on this one might... it's one of the less efficient ones, but I think it's not as less efficient as going up the next PM on the other ones. the next labor saving level, which we are starting to do now because we've run out of peasants in the home territories. Like, we could even switch to even rotary valve engine, but I want to slowly transition to that. I guess we'll do it in there. Yeah, 12K construction going on strong. They're almost fully occupied. Now, we can change the government. Oh, these guys won. Okay. Well, we'll change it to this for now. We could go women's suffrage now. Kind of like having a really high birth rate, though. Because we're not pulling people based on migration. Switch to workers' protection, that's spooky. I guess it's going to be hard to push through censorship. Laissez-faire is good for now. Don't think this makes more money anymore. No, it doesn't. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. I forgot we want to encourage manufacturing as an edict in New York. Let's play whack-a-mole. Time to play whack-a-mole over here. And over here. And what is expensive, if anything? Hardwood? And lead. It's not the most solvable. I guess lead is kind of solvable. But in terms of this, luxury furniture, yeah, people are obsessed, so can't really help with that. Porcelain is expensive. I guess we make more glass, but the lead's expensive is the problem here. Could I interest you in maybe a substitute good? Perhaps you will drink tea instead of needing luxury clothes or furniture. So, can I interest you in a substitute good? Those will build pretty quick though, so we will just need more. I think tools should be pretty coming on up a little bit. look here. Where do we need infrastructure? Kind of don't want to overexpand it though. So we're not building up here a lot except for New York. We should be capitulating soon here, and then we will get a fight with Austria. But we just put down your revolt. Please. Why are you doing this? But I think I will call it here for an episode. You know, we kind of just threatened people and had them back down quite a lot. We annexed, I guess the funny one is we annexed the freer states of America. Next episode, we will be going after Austria, which is the only other great power remaining. So that's a thing. And they're even... Oh, they're going to decrease to a major power anyways, so maybe we don't even declare war on them. With the idea that we're just going to puppet them once they decrease to great power. So, yeah, I think that we won't even dow them. We'll instead just keep vassalizing everyone else. And so we're kind of reaching the home stretch of this world conquest. I don't think I'm going to do a one-tag world conquest. So, I don't think... Well, maybe it's possible. I kind of don't think it is. So maybe, like, we do something like annex Russia for all the natural resources. Especially oil. Actually, the oil's, like, all in Kazan, right? Yeah, so maybe we puppet Kazan. Or a lot of the oil is in Kazan. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode where we just threatened people and they backed down. And feel free to like, comment, subscribe, etc. Do the YouTube algorithm stuff, and have a good day.